Now Florida State's a different team. Let's talk Florida State for a second. I want to pull away and talk Florida State for a second. I know at 13-0, they should get in the playoff. It's easy, right? They're a 13-0, undefeated, Power 5 conference champion. It is one of the best defenses in the country. I don't give a damn who's at quarterback. That is a great football team who could compete in the college football playoff. But here's the one reason, the one thing, the one moment that I saw on Sunday where I thought, you know what? Maybe the committee got it right. I know it's wild to say maybe the committee got it right by leaving Florida State out, but when you watch that video of Michigan players hearing their opponent, of all the Michigan guys sitting around the room waiting on who's going to be number 4, and they wholly expect it to be Florida State. And when Alabama pops on that video screen, the reaction is, oh, and then a delayed celebration. Everybody else that got in, they were pumped. They were happy. Let's go. Whoever we're playing, we're happy to be in the college football playoff. For Michigan, it was, oh no, we thought we were playing quarterbackless Florida State. Oh no, we have to play Alabama. Yeah, that's the one thing where maybe the committee had a point there by siding with Alabama and not Florida State. Who's the better team? It might be Florida State. We won't get to know now. They're going to play Georgia. If they get beat by 20 points, then we'll know. But we don't know. We might never know if Florida State should have gotten in. But may I point you to 2014, or Baylor and TCU both were held out, and Ohio State made it in on a third-string quarterback. This doesn't make sense. It's never made sense. The computers left Texas out. There's not a good way to do it. The one thing you can tweak with the College Football Playoff Committee is actually get me folks who know about college football. Can you put me some people on the committee that know about? That's why I thought that Texas was going to be left out instead of Florida State, because these people sitting around that room just don't know as much about the college football playoff selection process as they should. We stick Mike Leach said it in 2017. We stick a couple random people in there with some old football coaches, and sure, they coached football, but what do they know about the selection process of the postseason? This team went 13-0. The reason that Florida State got left out is for TV ratings, is for the appeal, is for the draw. What happened with TCU and Georgia would never have happened with Florida State and anybody in the college football playoff, because they are so good. And I don't think that it's a lazy argument to say that TCU last year losing to Georgia ruined anything for anybody. Where I sit, the one thing, the one area, the one moment where I say, dang, did the committee get it right? Is when I saw Michigan react to having Alabama on the docket. They wouldn't have reacted like that if it was Florida State. They'd have been pumped, right away pumped. That's what they expected. That's who they wanted. Oh, we can beat them easily. Then they got Jalen Milroe. That's a different story. Now, as for the Big 12 getting Texas in, I didn't think it would happen. I thought the College Football Playoff Committee would short Texas. Would short Texas. But they shorted Florida State. They put a Big 12 team in over the ACC, undefeated ACC champion. You hear that? Did you hear that? They put a Big 12 team in over the undefeated ACC champion. And you tell me this conference is not competing at the highest level of college football. I know Texas is leaving, but they had to go through a schedule that featured teams like Kansas and Houston and Iowa State and Kansas State. They had to go through a schedule where they didn't get to play themselves. The strength of schedule is not based off playing themselves. The Big 12 resume got Texas to the college football playoff. And now, guess who gets that money? Thank you very much. From OU's run of playoffs, well, they didn't win a lot. The TCU going to the national championship last season. Now to Texas representing the Big 12. 4 different Big 12 teams have gone to the college football playoff. Hell, Baylor's been close a couple of times. UCF made an argument. That says a lot about this league. And I know I'm changing my tune. I'm not happy Texas is there. I shouldn't be. As the host of Locked On Big, I don't host Locked On SEC. But that says a lot of good about your conference, our conference, the Dose Grande. Coming up, Big 12 Bowl selection is just a wild, wild thing. This is Locked On Big 12, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team, and every day. Today's show is brought to you by LinkedIn Talent Solutions. LinkedIn Talent Solutions is where I go to hire I'm looking for an intern, actively looking for an intern. My last intern did a great job. I need someone to do an even better job. The bar has been set. And if you're hiring for small businesses as well, you have to get the right candidate, a top tier candidate. LinkedIn Jobs helps you do that faster and for free. LinkedIn isn't just another job board. They have a vast network of over 1 billion professionals, which makes it the best place to hire. Hiring is easy when you have that many quality candidates. So easy that 86% of small businesses get a qualified candidate within 24 hours. They know what small businesses want, and they know you're wearing a lot of hats. So they make the process easy. They help you write your job description, and that just saves you time. So post your job for free at linkedin.com/lockedoncollege. linkedin.com/lockedoncollege to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply. Again, that's linkedin.com/lockedoncollege.